The No-Hearted Being. Enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the No-Hearted Being, and today I'm actually going to be talking about Bully. This is basically a Bully 2, what's the word? Bully 2 wish list. Yeah, a Bully 2 wish list. Because, you know, I've been waiting for Bully 2 for a while, a very long time. And they still hasn't released it. You know, people have been asking Rockstar, hey, let's get a Bully 2. Hey, let's get a Bully 2. No Bully 2. I mean, they made all these Liberty City, you know, episodes and all that. But still, no Bully 2, you know, they're just like, no, we're not doing a Bully, you know. I'm not sure if they're out of ideas or if they just don't like Bully. They don't really want to make another Bully. I'm not sure. Like, I'm really not sure what's up with Rockstar and Bully. I know a while back they were all like they're working on the soundtrack for Bully 2, but that was a while ago. So, yeah, still waiting for Bully 2. So I guess I'll go ahead and, you know, give my thoughts, you know, and my ideas on Bully 2 and how Bully 2 can be better than its predecessor. All right. So first, I want to kind of add in some features that I think would be pretty cool for Bully. All right, first is a social network. Now, this social network, it's kind of like it's gonna be featured in the game. This is my ideas, by the way. I mean, okay, I already said that. Anyway, I think they should add a social network inside Bully, like an online experience, like a kind of like a Facebook, like how this world is a Facebook, but in Bully style. So, you know, you go up there, you see what people are talking about, you know, and that's pretty cool to me. But here's the best thing about it, like, they should have it so that there's actually missions that you can get exclusively from the social network. So, you know, it's basically, what's the word, optional. So, yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. A social network you get missions from and all that, and even unlock a new story, you know, just from going on a social network. I think that would be pretty cool, you know. They just need to add in more stuff, you know. We need stuff. We need some features, you know, in Bully 2 to make it better than the predecessor. All right. Now, another idea I have is more interaction. What do I mean by more interaction? Basically, in Bully 1, all you had to do, you could hold down LT or L2, you know, whatever console you're on. And you can press A to say a good comment or B a bad comment. And then you have, yeah, that's basically it. And for the women, you know, you could give them some flowers and then you can make out. And that was it. I think they should go in more depth with the interaction. Like Fable 2 and Fable 3 had good interaction when it came to the characters. Somewhat, they had somewhat good, you know, like the emotion wheel in Fable 2. You know, you can talk to basically make people like you, like a whole group of people, you know, using the emotion wheel. And in Fable 3, they had like the individual interaction where you could talk to one person and you become friends with them like that. I think that's what they should do in Bully. Except from it being, you know, like a main storyline aspect of us becoming friends, you know, with these characters, only from the storyline, they should make it so that we have to really become friends with these people, or we can become enemies with these people. And these can bring us different type of missions. Say I become enemies with the Greasers, that opens up a whole new mission line. Say I becomes friends with them, a whole different mission line. I think that would be pretty cool for Bully 2. And also like with the women. In Bully 2, I mean in Bully, there wasn't much you could do, just make out. I think they should make it better by, you know, like in Fable 3, you can hold hands with, you know, you can hold hands basically. And I think that'd be better, you know. They also need to let you be able to go on dates, you know, whenever you want. Fable, I mean, now I'm saying Fable. In Bully 1, you only had one date, and that was a mission. That's sad to me, you know. we need to be able to take girls out on dates, because that is kind of the high school life, I guess you could say. That's not my high school life, but you know. All right. So yeah, more interaction. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. Now for combat, we need more fluid combat. I want combat that's more awarding. What I mean by that is, most likely though, you know, make the combat better in Bully 2. But this is just me. I honestly think that they need to make the combat way more smoother than it is in Bully 1. Most likely they will, but I mean really smooth. I don't want, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4 combat. I don't want that. I want some smooth, you know, combat. Kind of like, I don't want to say Batman necessarily, Batman Arkham City. Kind of like that, but a little bit more realistic. I mean, yeah, Batman Arkham City combat is pretty realistic, but I mean like realistic in, you know, regular human standards. You know, Batman, you know, he be doing some crazy stuff when it comes to his combat in his games. So kind of like Batman, but more realistic, you know, in this world. All right, so that's basically it for combat. Now let's talk about, I want to talk about story. Now, the story in Bully 1 was alright, but if Bully was made into a movie, it would be a popcorn flick. You know, it was really nothing more than just going around beating people up when you get to the bottom of everything. We need a better, you know, story, a more relatable story. We need a story that can, what's the word? We need a story that can reel us in. And Bully's story wasn't really reeling us in, was it? I tell you, it was just random stuff. Hey, go get this plant. Hey, go beat him up. He looking at my girlfriend. You know, it was basically that type of stuff. We need something better. We need something that can reel us in and actually gives us a pretty good ending. All right. So another thing is a new character, a new protagonist. Now a lot of people may disagree with me on this one, but in Bully 1, I believe Jimmy actually graduated at the end of Bully 1. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but I think he did. I'm not sure. I'll tell you, I'm not sure. Some people said they did. He did. Some people said he didn't. I don't know. So we need a new character. Now it was cool in Bully 1 where Jimmy, you know, he was a beast. You know, he was a king. You know, he got expelled from like 11 schools, I think, something like that. You know, he's just been all around the country, you know, because every school he go to, he gets kicked out. Okay. What confused me though is when he got the Bullsworth. You know, he wasn't that bad. Like, of course, everyone else at Bullsworth was pretty bad, but he really wasn't that bad. What did he necessarily do to the teachers to make him hate him? He didn't really do nothing. He wasn't really talkative to them, like, F you, F you too. You know, he never did that to Crabble Snitch. You know, that's the principal, by the way. He never did that. He never did that to any of the teachers there, which really confuses me how he get kicked out, yet he doesn't do anything. Now, maybe it was with the other students, but he said that Bullsworth was really crazier than any school he'd been to. So the students wasn't even like that at his other school. Oh no, that just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, he was cool and all, but for me, he wasn't really a relatable character. Not a relatable character at all. Like, he was cool and all, but I couldn't relate to him at all. So we need a new character, somebody we can relate to. And I kind of think, I'm not sure right now, but I kind of think we need a character creation in Bully 2. This is where I'm getting kind of confused. We might need a character creation, but we might not. For one, I want to be able to, like when I said with a story, I want a story that's really interactive. So maybe the main character can have family, you know, and they take a part in the story, you know, so brother, sister, cousin, you know, mom, dad, you know, all that stuff. So if they were to incorporate, you know, a character creation, that would mean they needed like a new character model, you know, for the mom, basically the family. So like, say I get on there and I want to make my character, you know, black, because I'm black. I go in there and make a character black, but you know, the main character's mom and dad is supposed to be white, and they end up being white. You know, that's I don't know. At Rockstar basically will have to work extra hard to make different character models for the family, and I doubt they'll do that. So there probably won't be character creation. I don't know. Like I told you, character creation would be pretty cool because then we can relate to the character even more because you know we can make him look like us if we wanted to. But I'm not saying that we need a mute character. No, we don't need a mute character. We need a cool character. So no mutes. You know, no mutes at all. All right. Now let's talk about another thing. We kind of need more clothing. Bully 1 had pretty good, you know, clothing, a large selection. So we might not need that because we already have a lot of clothing. But we kind of do. We need unlockable clothing. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. Now this is my last thing I'm going to talk about. Kind of my last thing. And I want an unlockable dirt bike. I don't know about you guys, but I want an unlockable dirt bike. You know, in Bully 1 they had the go-kart, but in this one I want a dirt bike. And when I say unlockable, I mean you gotta do some stuff to get this dirt bike. You know, you can't just go up there and buy it. No, you need to do some stuff to get this dirt bike. So they need an unlockable dirt bike. I think that'd be super cool. All right, so that's basically all I can think of when it comes to Bully 2. What they need in it: social networks, you know, more interaction, more smooth, fluid combat, better story, new character, like doing a unlockable dirt bike. We need it, and maybe a character creation because I think that's gonna be pretty cool, you know. So hopefully they make a Bully 2. Hopefully, I really do wish they do because I can't wait for Bully. I think Bully is a really cool game, and if they can make a sequel, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, everybody's asking for it, so I see why not. Maybe they'll announce it after GTA 5. I don't know. You know, I don't know. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's been the TheNoHeartedBeing. Please have a good day, and like if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and dislike and tell me why you didn't like the video. All right, catch you later.